What's up YouTube, welcome to another episode, and today we're going to be showing off this hybrid team I have created. It's a silver hybrid in 4-2-2 formation. Just let it load. Okay, as you can see it's split into 4 different sections. This left side here is K-League or South Korean. This section here is Pro League. This section is Mexican League, and this section is Serie A. So that's the mix. It gets 86 natural chemistry. A few of these are out of formation. The goalkeeper, I couldn't actually find him in my formation when I searched. And Canu, I've got him in a 4-1-2-1-2 formation because he's in my Brasilva team, and I didn't want to change the formation on him. But let's get into the first player. This is the goalkeeper, Jun Sung Ryong. He's a decent keeper. I mean, he's the best South Korean keeper you can get, especially best overall. Anyway, he's got most things in the 70 rating, so he's a decent keeper. He hasn't made any mistakes for me, any visible mistakes. He cost me around 1.2k, so he wasn't the cheapest, but he wasn't too bad. Right, the main reason I went with the South Korean section is this player right here. This is Kim Ju-young, and he's an amazing defender. He's a 67 rated defender, but he is amazing. He's so quick, but not just that. He's got 86 pace. That is not just the best thing. They say he's got 51 passing. He has got a better pass than that. They say he's got 55 shooting. His shot from long range is actually really good. So I think it's kind of like one of those stats is a lie sort of thing. He's an amazing player, which you probably would have heard of if you've built a South Korean team. He's an amazing defender. Okay, and let's go on to our left back. Our left back is Ma Chu Yun, and got him in my correct formation. Got him for around 300 coins. Probably the weakest link in this team, I have to admit. There's no other better left backs for South Korea or in the K-League, so which is a bit frustrating. I would wanted someone a little bit quicker, a little bit better on the wings, but it doesn't matter. He's still a decent player, and he hasn't let me down. But he's nothing stunning. Okay, that concludes the South Korean section. Let's go on to the centre back and right back. First one is Kanu, an absolute beast of a player. One of the better defenders, I think, and probably the best Brasilva defender I've had. I haven't had many out, but he's an amazing defender. Plays for Standard Liège, and got him for over 8k. This was when his price was rocketing, and as well it's in a really sought after formation, so that's why I paid quite a bit for him. He's got 80 pace, he's got 42 shooting, 49 passing, but again he feels way better than that. And his dribbling, he can actually dribble past defenders. He's quite good at doing the David Luiz role, taking it out of defence and bombing forward with it. I think he's better than 37, but he is an amazing centre back, and those two are probably one of the best centre-back partnerships I've had in this game. Okay, let's go on to the right back, and this is I'm chuffed the one with Daniel Opara. Plays for the same team as Kanu, plays for Standard Liège in a 4-2-2 formation. Got him for 400 coins. He's Ghanaian. I think he's on loan from Real Madrid B team, but he's a very good player, a very good defender. He has 90 pace, which basically says it all, but the other stats he has, he's very underrated on defending. My comparison for him is pretty much, and on as well as rating, is I would say Kyle Walker. If anyone's had him, the Tottenham guy, the gold right back, he feels so much better than what he is, and Opara is exactly the same, an absolute amazing right back. Let's go up to the CDMs, and this is probably one of the best players I've had in this game, CDM wise. This is Rosanai, and he is Brazilian, and he plays for America in the Primeira Div Mex League. In 4-2-2 formation, I'll go in for 2.5k, which I think is good. I think he's worth around 4 plus, and he's an amazing defender. He's got 86 pace, but he's not a one-trick pony. Like, that's not his only good thing. His long-range shooting is really, really good. I actually think it's better than my other center CDM, who has got by far better shooting stats. Passing, he's actually really good at spreading the play, and he's dribbling, defending. He's just amazing at. He's just an amazing player. Definitely get him if you've got a Silver team or a Primeira Div Mex League. You have to get Rosanai at centre mid or CDM or Cam. Okay, onto the CDM, which is Lazari, and loads of people do rate Andrea Lazari, and I think he is a really good CDM player. He does put his foot in, he does get the ball, and he is really good at spreading the play. Plays for Fiorentina, he's left-footed, and in a 4-2-2 formation. Absolute amazing player. The only thing I have to say about Lazari, I mean, like, look at his stats, they're so high in all the key areas. Nearly 80 pace, 74 shooting, 77 passing, 76 dribbling. I mean, even his defending isn't too bad. He's an all-round amazing player, and he's 74 overall. One thing I kind of think is a lie, but for the opposite reason, is I don't think he has 74 shooting. I've tried his long shots and even close range shots, and to be honest, Rosanai is far better at his long range shots. He's decent, I've got to say Lazari's decent, but he's nothing special. And I think he's probably lower than that, probably maybe a 50, 60, but definitely not a 74. His shot is not that good, but he's still a really good player though. Let's go on to one of the first cams, and this is Lamela. Okay, Eric Lamela, and as you can see from his stats, 77 pace. He's not the quickest player in the world. He's got decent shooting, 72, nearly 70 passing, 80, nearly 80 dribbling, and nearly 50 defending even. And he's not that too bad in the air. He's a very good all-round player. I think he's got 4-star skills, and you know, again, left-footed, which suits that area on the cam position. And he's a really good player. The one thing that does let Lamela down is his pace. If I don't play Lamela, I usually play Palladino, and Palladino is amazing. They serve two different purposes, but Palladino is basically a quicker version, but not as good at shooting. Lamela's, you know, got the tricks and everything like that, good shot, but he's not quick. So it depends what you really want. If you want more tricks, go for Lamela, but if you want a little bit more pace, and it's still a very, very good player, get Palladino. He's not too bad. Okay, go over to the other cam, and this is from the Mexican League, and this player actually now plays for America, which I really should get that because it will add chemistry, but it is quite a lot more than this version. This version he plays for Atlante, and I got him for around 2.5k. I think he's worth around 6. It's not a bad deal in a 4-2-2 formation. And Christian Bermudez, if you don't know that high, 160 centimeters, it's kind of confusing because I only know in feet, but 160 is roughly, I think, around 5'3", so he is an absolute tiny player, and that does show on the pitch. He's got 88 pace, 65 shooting, 69 passing, 78 dribbling, and the rest are kind of poor because of his height. But Bermudez reminds me exactly of Giovinco. If anyone's had him, he's probably one of my most underrated players, Sebastian Giovinco, and he reminds me just like him, but just a silver version of him. Very small, low center of gravity. He's actually got a really nice passing range, and he's got quite a few skills. I'm not sure what skill set he is. I think it could be 3-star maybe, but he feels really lively and an amazing cam player. Let's go on to the strike force to finish this hybrid team. and this is Christian Pasquato. I can easily have El Kabir here instead, but I prefer Pasquato, and people are going to ask why, because El Kabir I think has 4-star, or yeah, I think it's 4-star skills, and Pasquato has 2 or 3. Um, but that really doesn't matter with Pasquato. I think he is probably one of the better strikers I've played with, silver strikers. He comes from Lecce in Serie A, and he is Italian. And if you go to these attributes, he's got 86 pace, 74 shooting, 70 passing, 82 dribbling, and defending and heading are not that great, but still pretty decent. He feels so much more livelier than El Kabir. El Kabir feels really sluggish, but he's got good pace. This guy feels so lively, even though he doesn't have skill. He doesn't need it. He is that good, and that's why he cost quite a lot. I actually bought him off a viewer for around 25,000. I think that's roughly what he's worth, and yeah, he's a very, very good player. And next to him is Omar Orellano, probably one of my favourite Mexican league players in this game. Got him for 1,000 coin. He's worth around 4, I do believe, and plays for Guadalajara, and he's an ST in a 4-2-2 formation. Go to his stats. He's got 89 pace, 69 shooting, 58 passing, 76 dribbling, and 53 defending, and 64. So he's not too bad in the air. I think he's better passing than that, to be honest. Every pass I've made with him, short or long, he does make. But those two together, him and Pasquato, are an amazing partnership. Pretty much every game I play with these two, they get high 9s, usually 9.5 plus. They work so well together. Both got the same sort of skill type. They're not incredibly skillful, although I think Orellano has maybe more skills. I might be wrong on that. I'm not sure what his skill rating is, but they're both very lively, both very quick, both very good at shooting with either foot, and both good at finessing as well. So this team is one of my favoured teams I've done, and probably one of the best silver teams I've created. Believe me, I've created a lot of teams. If you really want to get your chemistry up, because at the moment, see, those are on 9, he's on 6, 7, 7, and he's on 8 because he's not in the right formation. But if he was, he would have been on 9, and likewise for the goalkeeper, if he was in formation, he'll be a 9 as well. But for the ones that actually are in formation, mainly this section, one thing you could do to increase the chemistry is to put Palladino instead of Lamea, and that'll be all Italian, and that'll increase the chemistry. That's pretty much all you can do. I think 91 natural chemistry, if you do want to use Palladino, is pretty good, and I think he's a really good player as well. So you get high chemistry from this team without the manager, and it's probably one of my favourite teams I've played, and I have said that before, but it is an amazing team. I would say if you've got the coinage to make this team, go and make it and see if you like it as much as I do. Anyway, this is the end of this episode. I'll be doing a lot more of these. I do want to build more hybrid teams, and I'll be back in the next episode. See you next time.